Alright, mic check, mic check. I hope everybody is doing okay. Let's get into this. Alright, as is tradition, straight to downloadable content. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I need to change my mic real quick. Or not change, but... Alright. Alright, this should be better. Cool part, next week I get to actually start back doing face cam, so hopefully there'll be some more of that. Ooh, people have been at work. Okay, I don't know what manual field flooding is. What the heck was that? Hold up. Whoa, an extremely long extended bed mounted on the back of a trailer. How finger truck mounted forklift accompanies you to your place of use, opening up unprecedented transport possibilities. I'm not gonna lie, this is extremely good. This actually is extremely good. So when I do get to the semi-truck stage of like picking up stuff, I will definitely be using this because this is a mod that was in FS22 that I never used, but I knew that I would enjoy it. The reason I didn't use it is because they were autoloaders, so or I was using, excuse me, autoloaders, so. But this one I don't think, or at least I'm gonna try to avoid using. Auto tie lift trailer. People have been at work. Okay, so there's not a massive amount, but like what is that? 3 rows of stuff? That's pretty good. Water pump station, US mailboxes, liquid lime, automatic rain sampler. Oh, that's an interesting decoration. Oh, mixer and fermenter are 2 complementary factories to feed your cows. Factory allows you to produce TMR. You'll need hay, straw, and silage. This silo allows you to transform your grass and hay into silage. That's kind of cool, actually. I mean, and they're not very expensive. So if I really wanted to, this could be an easier way to ferment stuff. The problem, well, maybe it would be a problem, depending on like how big the capacity is. Because I could use the one just for turning stuff into silage, and then they have the other one, the factory that allows you to make TMR. I'm not working with cows because it's too much work. The fact that I need hay, straw, and silage to work, and of course you can use grass to make both hay and silage, and the fact that it makes hay would be useful for the animals. So in that regard, that's 2 birds, 1 stone. The straw, however, I mean, I guess once we start getting... What's up, dude? How are you? How are you? As is tradition, I'm just staring at the mods. Eating mixing plants. Everybody's trying to freaking work with cows. I'm doing good. Starting next week, I will be able to do face cams because it seems like my wound is healing. I can't even say wound. That makes it sound like I was injured. But I guess wound is healing nicely, so I should be able to start wearing headwear, like hats and stuff. I kind of need hats because I got a bench press on the weekend. Not the weekend, but Friday. I don't like putting my head on the bench where everybody else puts their head. I mean, I guess that's why you take a shower, but still. Is this taking longer to load than normal? Alright, how much was the MacDon? 140? We gotta save it 140. It shouldn't take us too long to save it 140. Okay, let's get it. Oh, especially since we're already at 30. Wait, do we owe money? That's always a problem for us. We don't owe money. Okay. And the MacDon we said was what? 140? 135. 135. We can save it 135. Oh, 170 because we gotta get the more powerful energy. There's more power, baby. let's see. What do we need to get done? Yeah, everything's been harvested, so we're good there. Anything that we need to just sell immediately? How are the animals doing? Good. Okay. We don't have anything pressing that we need to sell, which is good. And it's not time to plant anything, right? I don't think. Rice can't... Wait, where's rice? We can't work on rice again until April. Okay. So I think... Is this snowing? Oh, it is December! Hold up, I want to see the snow. Hold up, let me... Fast forward. Where's the snow? Bring on the snow. Snow, 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 snow. I see like the little snowflakes, but I want it to like cover the ground. Da 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 do 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 do. Wait. Sold my 300 silage bales today. You're on crack. You're definitely on crack. 395,000. Also, shout out to you for putting the space between the 5 and the 0. You don't understand. As someone who used to work in accounting, that space makes life so much better. Now, of course, like using it in a document, no. But just reading it, oh my gosh, the snow. Hold up, I gotta go. Okay, time out. I know we're supposed to be saving up for the vehicle, but I want to get in this thing, and I want to drive around in the snow. So we're gonna do that. You gotta drive around the snow. The fact that it's only snowing, it's only 2 in the afternoon, kinda stinks. I wish there was more snow. That would be nice. Oh wait, it's already melting. LOL. That stinks. Well, I guess wherever this is, it's kind of humid. At least we can see it. Anywho. Okay. We can go ahead and fast forward. I don't think there's anything we need to do in the month of December. Everything's been harvested. Oh, jeez. This thing turned snappier than I thought. Shoot. Look at that. Parked it. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and fast forward a month. Wait, let me check on production. Good. Okay, so we're good. Yeah, we'll just fast forward. Hopefully we make about 60K. I don't think we will, but hopefully we do. I'm hoping. Come on. Come on. Come on. 15, okay. That's not bad. Okay, what do we gotta do this month? Check. Shouldn't have... Yeah, everything's been harvested. We're good there. Check on animals. Building up my wool empire. Wait a minute. These sheep are producing a tremendous amount of wool. Like, extremely fast. I think... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're actually... I think it'd be smarter for us to move that trailer over here, because if we do, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move that trailer over here. If we do, it'll make it much easier to just load. Now the question is, where am I gonna put this bale for? Actually, I know the answer to that. The same place I put it in FS22. Well, at least in my offline save, because I didn't use auto loaders in my offline save. You take the bale fork and you put it right in here where you would put everything else, just like that. Okay, backing it up. Go over here, load up the pallet fork. Okay, and then we'll go get that trailer. Spin. But 5K in 1 month is really good. That's actually extremely good. And we'll take this. We'll whip it around here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to even put it in storage. I'm just going to leave this thing here. Okay, my question is, how good can I back... Yeah. Yep, I should have known the answer to that. How good can I actually back this thing up? Okay. I'm just going to let it roll. Oh, Hold up. Follow the wheels. Follow the wheels. Follow the wheels. Turn back that way. Too much. 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 Okay. Okay. Right. Why am I focusing so much on trying to back this thing up? I have no idea. Am I hitting the wall? I'm not hitting the wall yet. Okay. Oop. Wait, I should actually, hold up, turn it this way. Yep. No, I did the same thing I just did. This way. Okay. Did we hit the wall? Oh, we did. Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit, Bobby. Bro, what is wrong? I'm fighting too much on this. I parked those with the trailer hooked to the front. It's 10 times the other. Wait, with the trailer hooked to the... Oh, I see what you're saying. See what you're saying. Okay. Hold up. Come on. I'll spin it. I see. And actually, I could turn this little knob end this way. And then sort of just nudge it back. Something like that. That is, yeah. That actually is 10,000. That is so much easier. Thank you for that. Let's see. Lower this. Is it flat? That is not flat. That is flat. Okay. Let's see. Widen that a little bit. Lower that down. Oh, not low enough, clearly. That's one. I need an extra long pallet fork. I would like a longer pallet fork. Is that a thing? Let's see. Front loaders. Front loader tools. Do we have a longer, like an extended pallet fork? We do not. Let's see. I meant... Wait, you're the hitch on the front of the tractor. Ah. Well, yeah, it works. Yeah, it works. Not quite perfect. Not what you meant, but it gets the job done. Oh, come on. Let's see. Should be able to... Yep. Nudge it. Tilt it back. Just... back it up. Go forward. Back it up. Actually, let me keep this lowered for a second while I straighten this up. And that should be lined up. Yep. All I gotta do is back up, tilt it, drop it. Oh, nope, it's not tilted enough, I don't think. No, it is. I just need to lower it down. There it is. Okay. Okay, that's two. Let's grab these two and then that one in the front. Okay, so put it up. Let's see, is it flat? It is flat. Or flat enough, anyways. Flat adjacent. Let's see. Grab that. Am I lagging a little bit? I don't think I am. Let's see. Lower it down. A little bit more. Push that. Okay. Tilt it. Let's go here. Right here. And straighten it up. Don't hit the other ones. Okay. You look at it from this side. Should be good. Let's see. There's a new mod out today. It's fantastic. It's a trailer mod with a forklift that's on the... I know! I saw that! And I was like, as soon as I get a semi-trailer or semi-truck, I will be grabbing that thing. Even though this does work. Does it work perfectly? I don't know. I feel like a lot of uniqueness that comes in people's farms is just people making compromises, and it's like when they make their compromises as well as why they make their compromises. I feel like that's where all the uniqueness comes in people's farms. Like this, I don't think I'm gonna be able to hook this. Like, I really don't think we're gonna. Let's see, use a dolly. The forklift is worth the mod alone. And then isn't the trailers, like, they're only, I think, what, 30K? I can't remember the cost. Oop, let me stop. But the fact that the forklift can actually attach to the back of the trailer does make that mod extremely well. But then I won't have any need for the front of this thing. But I like this thing. You know. And the reason I went this route is because that stinking mod wasn't out yet, which kind of sucks. Because now I'm like, okay, okay, hold up. Can I don't think this is possible, but can I, if I can actually nail this, there's no way. Okay, this is going to be kind of difficult. Inch forward, tilt up. Oh, too much. Tilt back down. Abort, okay. We gotta go down. Okay. Up. As we I think we're doing it. We did it. Hold up. We did it. Wow. We're goated. Spin around. Okay, this one's just gonna be sort of a weird one. Let's see, you said most is 29.5, and that's actually really cheap. 29.5 is really cheap. That's what I say, that mod. Wait, would we say that's game breaking? The fact that you can get a trailer and a forklift for 29.5, which means if I use that mod just to sort of keep the realism, I'm gonna have to like throw away some money because that is ridiculous. I feel like that's just super cheap. In fairness, I don't know how much a forklift actually costs, but that just seems like such a great deal. The forklift is extra. Oh, so you have to. Oh, the forklift's the add-on, and so the add-on's going to cost a little bit extra money. Okay, it's like 30K extra. Okay, that seems fair. That seems fair. Seems fair and reasonable. Well, and again, in fairness, I don't know how much a freaking forklift costs, but that does seem logical. Let me go ahead and tie those down real quick. Let's see. Strap it. The fact that one strap right there, look at this. That is supposed to hold this thing down. This is supposed to hold this. How much does this weigh? 400 kilograms, which in pounds is, let's see, 2.2. So that's 8.8. 880 pounds, roughly, if I did my math correctly. And that strap, that tiny thing, is supposed to stop this thing from going flying. All right. Yeah. All right. But we should be good. We don't have anything to do this month as far as food and as far as production. So we're good there. Silage. We could go ahead and take the silage. That's 15K right there. Aw. We might actually, since we have the bale transporter, that does make things a little bit easier. It would be nice if there was a real life. Okay, so the bale transporter is a real life machine, which is the reason why I don't feel bad about getting it, because it's an actual thing. It would be cool if there was a real life machine that picks up pallets for you, like the autoloader, but like I wouldn't feel like I feel bad using an autoloader because it's not a thing. It's not a real life thing. And so I do feel bad every time I use that. Let's see. Those straps are typically rated for 30,000 pounds, but the attachment point is 30,000 pounds. Just get it anywhere. Just touch it, and it'll be fine. I must have some janky employees working on my farm, because this, yeah, they saw that and said, yeah, that's good. That's good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just put some stuff behind it. Let's see, silage, we need this one, and we need this one, and we need this one, and we need that. Wait, that might be too many. think that's actually all the solids we have. I think. Yeah. Alright. So, and I realized why this thing was glitching the last time we were here. So, I'll be able to fix it this time. Ooh. You know, I'm just going to nudge this out of the way. Only one size. Wait. Those straps are typically ready for 30. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, you said one size. Oh, yeah. All of these are the exact same size. The problem is I have the auto unload thing. And so some of these are partial bales. Still the same. They still appear to be the same size as far as the trailer is concerned, but they're just partial loads, and that does bug me sometimes. But it is what it is. So it should work. And that's the reason why every time I go to use my baler, I'm constantly like, "Did I do that right? Did I do it right? Did I do it right?" Which, speaking of which, if we get the MacDon, we're gonna have to get that that baler that you use, and we'll have to set it up somewhere near here so it can just automatically drop off bales. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that, but I haven't thought that far ahead. I just know, hey, we're getting the MacDon, and we're getting that whole equipment. That gives me a reason to use the DLC that I have access to. So that'll be nice. And then also, if we do, you know, get the wait, okay, help me out here. Okay, help me out. Wait, yeah, park it into the bale storage, point it, and it will auto stack. Okay, noting that later. Okay, help me out here. We have this stupid, I would say stupid, but this Macy Ferguson, you know, compound. Nice, and the fact that it came with the farm, it's great. If we get the MacDon system set up, will we even need this thing? Like, cause like one pro to this is that it can pick up and like hold a certain amount of stuff, you know. But can't the MacDon also do that? I don't think it can hold anything, right? Headed for windrower to mow the crops and thresh them later with the combine harvester. What does thresh mean? I don't understand what the... Guess you need to buy the MacDon PW8. Damn it. Okay, so we need... Okay, so I know I need to buy this, and that's fine. But do we need this combine harvester? I don't... Okay, in fairness, I've never actually seen how the MacDon works for crops. I saw how it worked for grass, but I haven't seen how it works for crops yet. And I understand the idea, like the premise is that it like knocks them onto the ground to windrow for you to pick up later. But I'm assuming the MacDon, from how tiny it looks, I'm assuming it doesn't actually have anywhere on it to store stuff, right? And so like, what is it, how is it picking up? What is it picking up? Because I'm assuming this is the engine. But like, what is this thing actually picking up? MacDon cuts the crop down and puts it into a windrow. You need to then pick it up with a harvester for thrashing, separating wheat, etc. from the straw. PW8. Pickup headers are used to pick up windrows that can be threshed. Those are created. Wait, so this doesn't go onto the MacDon? Or does the MacDon... I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. Okay. I understand this is the thrashing part, and it separates the wheat from the crop. Or not the wheat, the straw. The straw from the crop. That goes... This goes on the actual harvester. Okay. So, okay. Now, okay, since now that makes sense. Use the MacDon, knock the crops onto the ground. The actual harvester we have, the Macy Ferguson, will be using this to separate it. And so I'm assuming the Macy Ferguson will pick up the crop, and that's what the symbols at the bottom are saying. Macy Ferguson will pick up the crop, but leave the straw behind. But you get 25%. Yeah, and that's the main thing we're going for, is that 25%. Well, no, the main thing we're going for is just using the stinking MacDon pack because, you know, we have access to it. Why not? I don't think we're gonna be able to grab this one, are we? Oh, we still grabbed it. That's dope. Come on. Can I grab that other one? Come on. Come on. Show me. Show me. Show me. Yep. Show me the money. Grab it. Can we reach it? Can we reach it? Yes, we can. I don't even care that that's kind of glitchy. I really need extra range at the moment, so I'll take it. Okay, so we'll keep the Macy Ferguson. Ooh, okay, that brings up another point then. If the Macy Ferguson will be used to separate the crop, or yeah, separate the straw from the crop, we won't need the header, right? The header part of, like this part of the Macy Ferguson will not be worth it. Okay. I can catch your accent. Hey, don't hate. Don't hate. Sell it. Okay, so I can sell this and the trailer. Okay, so you sell this. 30 bucks. In fairness, it is old because it's just been sitting there for 45 months. So since I started this, actually, no, the Aseki's been there since I, wait. How is this 45, but this is only 48? But this is 50. What? Out of the months of the, I started at like one time, and then this is 71. Did I buy the Macy Ferguson? I doubt it. There's no way I bought it, especially if this is 50. Oh, no. I remember. Wait, no, I don't. Why is this 71 months? I don't understand that. Let's see. I want to assume North American. You are 100% right. You start with it. I'm just trying to start with it. I just thought that all the months would be synced to be exactly the same, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I was trying to sell the Macy Ferguson. I could sell this part for 900 bucks. And that also frees up some space. We pick up everything? We picked up everything? Alright. Alright, let's see how well we can do this. Swing out. Just right along the edge. It should be pretty smooth. Yep, perfect. This is such a weird little pathway we just took, but I'll take it. It's kind of neat. Uh-oh. Okay. Now, I forgot to figure out where the heck we're going. Let's see. Prices? Oh, wait, not prices. Wait, stock checker. Let's see. Animal dealer. Perfect. Favorite place. The animal... Wait a minute. It says we still got 80 something... What? Okay. Let's wait. I don't know. Animal dealer. I think I know where that is. That should be top left. Or not top left. But I know it's past field 40. It's where all those yellow and blue dots are sort of mingling. Like right below. I guess you would say southeast of field 68. So that's where we're going to be trying to get to. I'm from Canada. And can typically catch American accents, so possibly Canadian. Yeah, I'm definitely not Canadian. However, okay, speaking of Canadian, I saw this interview with this really skinny girl, and she said Ute. I'm not sure, is that her accent and she's trying to say youth? Or is Ute an actual word? But for some reason, how she was talking made me feel so weird. I'm not like... I don't know really how to explain it, but her accent sounded weird. Like, I've heard Canadians speak before, but hers was just... It felt weird. She's Australian. But then what the heck is that? So she's Australian. They call SUV and trucks utes? That is weird. Why? Wait, why? Oh, utility vehicles. Utes. That's weird. I don't think anyone else in the world calls them... First of all, I don't think they call them utility vehicles. What does SUV stand for? SUV, suburban utility vehicle? Is that what SUV stand for? Like, I used to actually, like, know what that stood for, but it's like, hey, yo. Bro, I'm pretty sure does he have a stop sign? He has a stop sign. Oh, and then you honk at me, you dingus. See, the developer... Sport utility vehicle. That's what it was. But... the developers can't get mad because if I, disobey the rules of the road... I think I have, like, a small stutter problem. That or my brain just thinks way faster than my mouth. Because when it comes to like S's, sometimes S's or X, if they're too close together and I'm talking too fast, they like smush. You know what's horrible? What? Her accent? No, her accent. I don't know. Her accent made me feel. It felt cringy. It felt cringy. I don't really understand that, but I don't know. Maybe I just haven't heard enough Australian accents to know, but hers specifically was weird. I can tell the color of your skin based on your voice with 99% accuracy. Okay, take a shot. Wait, the question is, have you seen my videos, sir? Because if you have, that's cheating. If you've seen my videos with the face cam, then you're cheating. Let's see. Do I drop these off here? Okay, take a shot. This should drop easily, I think. And drop. Ooh, that's a lot of money. And it all went in without glitching. So we have figured out the secret to keep from glitching. You got that smooth bass tone in your voice. Okay, funny note about the bass tone in my voice. Specifically because I've been sort of, I won't say paranoid, but conscious. Well, I didn't say conscious, but thinking about it. I am. I always feel like my voice sounds too high pitch, but ever since I've started Olympic weightlifting, especially since I'm trying to self-teach myself Olympic weightlifting, which by the way, would not recommend, like once every other month, I'll have improper technique, which I have been working on, so it hasn't happened like recently, but I'll have improper technique and the bar will hit me in my throat. And then for a while, my voice gets deeper. And like every time it happens, my voice gets deeper. Is it healthy to do that? No. Is it an artificial way to get a deeper voice? It feels like it, but it's definitely painful. And your throat will be sore for a while. It kind of hurts to eat, like whenever it happens, so don't do it. Needs to rest in the collarbones. Oh, I know. It's just whenever I'm doing my technique. Well, because again, I'm self-taught, I've realized I watch a lot of videos on like a daily basis on like how to improve. And the problem with Olympic weightlifting is, or at least that I'm realizing while I'm teaching myself, unlike powerlifting, that's very slow and methodical, Olympic weightlifting is not only very explosive, but your technique also needs to be really good. Or it doesn't have to be really good, but it needs to have some type of technique. And the problem with being self-taught is that the nuances, excuse me, the nuances in the technique, I don't have anyone necessarily to show me that or to say, hey, don't do that, try this. Hey, you don't want to do this, do this. And so I'm having to, and the cool part is I watch so much Olympic weightlifting videos that pretty much every time someone posts a new Olympic weightlifting video, I'm pretty much seeing it. And a lot of it's like technique stuff. And so I'm seeing those really, really quickly. And it's nice because it's almost like every week I'm seeing small things that people are putting out that help me improve my form, which is nice. And so I consider watching YouTube videos still being self-taught because clearly I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And I wouldn't dare try to teach somebody else. Cool, so we got all the silage out and go. Let's see, have you tried one of those barbell racks? Keeps the bar straight. That's the best way to get the pop. Are you talking about like a squat rack and then raising the safeties really high? That's the best thing I can think of. If the only other thing I think that you're thinking of is our jerk blocks for like the jerk portion of the clean and jerk. Which, speaking of which, it sounds so inappropriate every time you say it. But I have gotten better, and I haven't hit myself or like injured myself in a while. And actually, what was it, Wednesday? What's today? Thursday? Yeah, Wednesday. I was hitting, I felt like technique PRs, which is something I never actually did in powerlifting, but in Olympic weightlifting, I feel like I'm hitting technique PRs. Like, not only am I doing the weight that I need to, but I'm also like, my form is good and the lift feels really strong, really stable, secure, things of that nature. And I don't know, I'm really proud of it. Of course, I still have more work to do, but anyway, the bar is fixed. Bird. So you can practice keeping the bar on your chin until you're ready to up. I have not seen one of those. Or I haven't tried one of those, let me put it that way. Interesting. Now I want to do some more research. But also, that is the reason why I have YouTube Premium. I watch so much YouTube just between Olympic weightlifting, gaming videos, other people's content. Like, I do so much on YouTube that, like, I think it was either on a discounted rate or maybe they just said, hey, let's just push it to YouTube Premium is amazing. It is amazing. Especially if you're someone who watches. I don't watch TV. So YouTube and Netflix are probably the only, like, video media that I actually watch. Let's see. So I'll look for a video of what I mean and post it on the Discord, please and thank you. Let's see. Rice saplings were good, good. Honey, still kind of slow, but it's fine. Actually, the fact that honey is this slow is not fine. It is not at all. Honey is, like, first of all, it's so stinking cheap. It's like, what the heck is the point of this? Like, it does not move anywhere. I think we were at like 500 and something last time I checked, and now we're only like maybe 150 more. It does not produce honey very quickly. Hay grass, all that stuff, that'll stay the same. Is it time to... It is not. So we can fast forward. Okay, let's hop. Nope, let's hop to this. Go to the house. I wish you could just double click and it would just take you there instead of you having to do that. But it's fine. It works. We should be getting near the amount we need, which, you know me, if push comes to shove, we'll just take out a loan. We should be breaking... I was going to say breaking out. Oh, snow! Yay! Yay! Get in the vehicle. Get in the vehicle. Snow. Okay, first of all, how tall my guy is compared to this? Like, that just looks unsafe. Oh, stop in it. Oh wait, no. Hop in this. Okay. Gotta go driving in the snow. Is it time to harvest again? It shouldn't be, right? Good. I like it when there's no time to harvest or anything, because you can just fast forward some months. Okay. Our goats, they didn't reproduce because all the sheep did, which kind of sucks. Which we can sell off these 1 month babies, because we have 7 down here. They didn't reproduce at all. Yeah, I could sell those 7 and this 1, so that way the ghost will produce 7 more. Yeah, let's do that. How do we sell this guy again? Oh, go here. Animal menu. Right? Animal. Okay. No, I need... No. This. This is... Okay, this is what we have. We need... Oh, our barn holds 71. It'll hold 63. Oh, I guess because our field fence, like, the longer the fence, the more you can put in. Okay. So this 1 month, I want to select you and sell you. Then 7 of the 1 month, I want to select you and sell you. Okay, so now we have some more room. So when goat boy, ready to produce, he can. That should start producing a little bit more goat milk, but maybe not a massive amount. And if we need to, we'll more. Okay, let's see. It shouldn't be time to harvest. I think we already cleared that. Okay, not time to harvest. What about production on like water and stuff? We're good on water. Ooh, I could have died. Let's drop over here. This thing is very nimble. Going down here. Also, how much money do we get from rice sap? That's per 1,000, and we have nowhere near 1,000. So not that much. Rice saplings do not produce much. Let's see. We do have 2 bales now of that. Let's check this. How much do we have left in this? Ooh, 832. So next month we're definitely gonna run out of that. We'll have to put some more, but that's fine. And it's February, so we're about to start coming up on rice planting season. I think we gotta start watering the field or something. Or no, we plant and then water then plant. What month is that supposed to be? I think it's April. Yeah, it's April. So we still got 2 months, which is good. And it is not ready for harvest. Okay. And what about our production? Production was good, right? Okay, cool. So we can fast forward. Let's see, you said the machine is called a Smith machine barbell training tool. And I googled what I was talking about. It's apparently called a deadlift military press. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Jeff? Yeah, the Canadian. Thought it was a overhead squat press. That is what I'm used to actually doing. Okay, what can I... Okay, wait, we can fast forward. We almost have enough to get the MacDon, which is good. Wait, I don't want to take a picture of this snow. Hold up. Is there snow in the house? Is there snow in the house? Look at the crouching. Yeah, I want to take a picture of her. Hold up. Got to. Let's see. What is my picture button? Steam. Is it this one? There it is. Okay, got that. Hop back in this. Turn around. Run back upstairs. I love lifting weights. I've gotten pretty tall ligaments now. Not lifting related. I lift because it helps alleviate stress. And at this point, I'm kind of addicted to it. Like, lifting is great. I went from like a bodybuilding phase when I was in like high school, and then powerlifting, which was great, college and everything. But then you sort of get to the point to where it's like, why? How is it raining and snowing? But you get to the point to where it's like, I could keep going for more PRs or like a 2-pound increase or something like that, but it just gets, it's not that it gets boring, it just becomes like a what's the point thing, and the workouts sort of get boring. But switching and learning something new like Olympic weightlifting is great. I wonder if I go into the shed, will I still hear this? Okay, I still hear it the same. I thought it was going to sound different. I'm not sure I'm anything special, but I was able to max out my local YMCA's leg press and curl routine. That is impressive. Actually, did you know? Oh, is it hailing? Hold on. I'm not sure if that's hail. I think that's hail. So this probably should hurt me. This should probably be hurting. It is what it is. We need to save. I think the average male can't even do a pull-up. It's either can't do a pull-up or they can only do 1 pull-up. I think it's how it was. So being able to max out any machine, anywhere, you're automatically better than the average male. And it doesn't even matter your age. My upper body isn't strong. My upper body isn't as strong as it should be. My majority of my strength is my legs and my lower back. That is where I'm strongest at. My upper body is strong compared to like the average male or the average gym goer, but like as far as powerlifting competitions, I definitely lag behind. But in fairness, I don't put a massive amount of attention towards my upper body. I think in the grand scheme of things, I lift mostly to have fun. Wait, do we? Okay. Crops are good. Animals. Wow. They are producing wool so stinking fast. We also need to go ahead and put another bale over there. Was that a llama? This dude looks like a little llama. Stone picking. We could do that. Don't want to, but we could. Let's see. Water, still good. Silage. We have 10 more K. We could go drop that off, and I probably will drop that off. So we need to do silage. We need to feed the sheep. Let's see. You said arms and shoulders is okay, but I've got no core. I get a horrible stick in my abs when I work them. My dad does too. My dad, he can do abs, but actually, I think we get his like cramps from his side of the family. But we and my brothers will catch cramps I wouldn't say extremely easily, but in the grand scheme of things, pretty quickly. Like I will catch cramps in my foot if I lift a certain way, or if I wouldn't say lift a certain way, but if I stretch a certain way, I will catch a cramp in my foot. And the worst cramp I've ever had was in my abs. And the worst part is it's not like it's never in the front of my abs. It's always on a side. And that's the worst part, because it's like, how do I move around when like one side of my abdomen does not want to let go? And so you're just sort of like hobbling around, like just clutching your side. Let's see. I've never had great abs. I've never got the cramps until I was in a bad car wreck. It's right across the seatbelt line. That sucks. Actually, I've never had great abs. I have a six-pack, but it's like, I don't know if you've seen Ronnie Coleman and how his abs, like, they're layered. Like, you could clearly see that they have abs, but they bulge out. They're not like washboard-esque. Like, I have the six-pack, I have the what is it, serratus abdominis, I have those as well. I think it's called serratus abdominis. But I've always been sort of conscious, because the upper part of my abs, the I guess the highest part of the six-pack, it sort of like bulges out. And I also have that sort of, I wouldn't say bird chest, but there's separation in between my pecs. It's not like pecs are nicely pushed together like Mr. Olympia and whatnot. Do I not have hay? Hold up. Hold up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey, where'd it go? There it is. Let's see, you said... Ever been stuck in a place for a muscle cramp? Never had a six-pack, but I'm 6'4", 350. When I was in shape, I didn't jiggle, which is impressive for that size, I like to think. It is impressive. Let's see. I think the closest thing that I've had to having a cramp and not being able to go anywhere is I was at college and I caught a cramp in my foot while I was walking, by the way. While I was walking. And like, it's not like one of those things that you can hobble like through. Like, some stuff you can like limp your way out of it. This one was not it. And so like, I caught the cramp and I was like, if I put any pressure on this, it feels like my foot is gonna snap. And so I just fell to the ground, and I'm like in the middle of this, like, I guess if you were walking like shoulder to shoulder, it's like a 6-person walkway if they're like walking shoulder to shoulder. And so I'm in the middle of that when I go down, and I'm having to like crawl off to the side as if I'm being shot at. And I'm just like, one of the staff members comes up, is like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm probably dying, but I'm fine." You know, it's just a cramp and I can't really move. and I'm not going to take my sweaty gym shoe off right now and massage it in the middle of the gym. So I'm just going to have to sit here and just lie on my back, and hopefully it'll go away. And it did, like, after 3.5 minutes. But it was fun. It was fun. But also, it's gotten to the point where I've caught in, like, so many cramps in my life that I can start to feel when they're about to happen. And it's weird, especially if I'm working out. But sometimes, like, I'll just, for example, right now, if I were to take my hands and hold them up like I'm trying to do a field goal or like a goal symbol, if I take my hand and bend it 90 degrees inward, what the heck? Ooh, everything's snowy. Now I really gotta take a picture of this. Hold up. And if I turn my hands like inwards, almost like I'm doing a curl. So like if you've ever seen like arm wrestling league, if I'm doing that with my hand, and if I push myself just slightly too much, my entire forearm will cramp right here and now. And I can cause that with so many parts of my body if I just angle them a certain way and just tense up just enough. The whole like muscle group will just instantly tighten up. And it's interesting, and I have to be careful about that. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a thing, but it does. It is a thing. It happens. As you said, we got a really cool feature inside our knees. We have this thin membrane separating our nerves and bones through our knees, the meniscus. Mine is my right knee is 90% gone. So randomly, what the hell? So randomly, my knee bones pinch the nerve, and I collapse on the spot. It's a feature. Yeah, that's like someone buying a lemon, and the feature is, oh, it breaks down like 92% of the time. As soon as you crank it up, it'll run for about 3 blocks and then just shut off on you. It's a feature. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to happen. Actually, I have Osgood slaughter disease. It's not a disease, but it's named like it is a disease, which is kind of weird. Ooh, crap. I just realized I gotta turn this thing around to keep from glitching out. Okay, so we're gonna have to turn it around. That's fine. We'll get here and turn here. Ooh, the trailer feels like it turns so much easier, man. I guess because it's snowy. Turn that mirror. Also, I learned my mistake when I first started playing this game, and I had 4-day months turned on. Yeah, not a great idea. I know that's irrelevant. The only reason I was thinking about it is because it's snowing, and when I was checking the mod section earlier, I saw snowmen, and I was thinking, oh yeah, that'd be cool. I could place down snowmen because it's snowing. But if it's only gonna be snowing for like 1 month and I fast forward, it's not worth it. But then I was like, oh, I can turn on like 4-day or 15-day or 30-day, which is insane. It's a madman. And no, I'm just not gonna do that. If I do decide to turn on extended day-month periods, it's gonna be because I'm like pretty much done as it is, and I'm just trying to like, I don't know, goof off in the meantime. I don't know. Let's see. I had a horrible doctor misdiagnose my torn ACL, MCL, and PCL. Told me I need to take things easy. I'm a big guy 3 times. What the hell? By the time I got into the hospital for an MRI, I need a full knee replacement. What the hell? You do 2-day months? And I think that would be the best thing for me, because 1-day months are fun, but some don't fall off. Oh, okay, this snow is snowy. It is making my thing slide a little bit more than it needs to. Alright. Probably take this back to the animal dealer. But I doubt that biomass will be the best bet. Wow, it is. Okay. Tag place. I run time at 1 though, not halftime. The only reason I run time at actually, I don't know why I run time at halftime. I know what. Actually, no, I don't. I was about to say I know why I don't run it at 5 times. but I really don't. Like on FS22, I could understand why I was running it at halftime, and it's because we had so much to do in 1 month that it was taking multiple streams for me to get through. And so, let's say 3 streams to finish a month, that's like roughly 6 hours. But 6 hours times 5 is... Did I do my math right? 6 times 5 is 30. That's 30 hours. So that's a whole day and 6 months in game time. So that's probably the reason why I don't do 5 times, which is normal game speed. But actually, you know what? We'll leave it. We'll do 5 times speed. Actually, we're going to speed this up because I'm getting tired of this snow. Like, I like it, but I don't like it right now. Okay, there we go. I was getting tired of listening to it. It wasn't bad. It was just... eh. Where am I going exactly? I didn't even look at the map. Let's see. We're going to the biogas. Oh, it's already... Okay, it's on the side over there. So this one shouldn't be too hard to get to. We just need to drive straight through that city. Or this city, I guess. And at the end of this, we need to take a left. With the last possible moment, take the left. I guess we could go through the tunnel, but that puts us on the highway. We're not trying to go. Wait, I thought I cranked up the time. Oh, I turned it back down on purpose. We'll leave it at 10 times. Let's see, 10 times 1 hour is 10 hours. That's a bit fast. Because that means 2 hours would be an entire day. We'll do 5. 5 times 2 is 10 hours. Even though we don't spend an entire 2 hours in 1 month. Yet. Anyways. Let's see. You said... I've never tried this map. I like the highway. Oh, jeez. I'm on the wrong road. How about over here? The highway is nice. The problem is I have yet to use it. Only because you see where our farm is. So it kind of makes no point for me to use it. But if I was in like one of these fields, maybe like 43 or something like that, I might. Actually, I probably still wouldn't use the highway, because if I'm a field 43, 45, those up towards the north, I'm so close to the animal trader, I wouldn't even drive down here to drop off this silage. It just wouldn't be worth it. Alright, let's see, we gotta go over here and then run up the thing. Let's see, I have to go for a tour, to be honest. Yeah, I might. Actually, here's the thing. I'm waiting for the car mods, right? And FS22, there were like these really cool like car mods, and in this game they do have a whole separate section for cars and stuff. That's an interesting bike. I hate this thing. I don't hate it. It's just novelty. The fact that it only gets up. Oh, it gets up to 23 miles per hour. I need something to get higher than that. Like this gets up to 40. That gets up to 24, 40. What's the bad? This gets up to 70 something, 74. It's got 111. I might use this. Just wait. Interesting. If the back could open and we could put stuff in it, I might get this. Ooh, really international. Because, like, how do we really need to go 111 miles per hour? Like, really? Let's see. That's how I play. I also try and park my tractors in the most random places. So you're like one of those people who are like playing surprise bingo with their tractors. You log on, it's like, okay, so where did I leave it now? Is it at the store? Is it randomly parked in somebody's field? Or did I leave it at the gas station? And that's another thing. I don't go to gas stations. Even in FS22, I did not go to gas stations often. I would go to gas stations maybe like once a year to refill the tank that I was using at the time, the mobile tank. But for the most part, I do not go to gas station. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I just, I think the bales glitched. Oh no, it did. No, it gave me money. Wait, 30. No, it only gave me 5,000. Did we not pick up all the bales? Yeah, it had to have glitched. I thought it said we were gonna get 10K for that. In fairness, biogas is kind of a dirty place to try to sell stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa! I just realized something. We drop off. I think we did. I hope we did. The header that we had for our track, I'm realizing we do not actually have it on the front of this thing. I'm hoping it didn't glitch through the map. Is there a way I can like tag where it is? Vehicle. Oh, saw that. Okay. Here it is. View on map square. Okay, so it is there. Okay. Let's see. You said, well, as my fellow farmers, I play on 24-hour server. There's 6 of us. Oh, jeez. I've never actually been on a server. In FS22, I thought about it. I just didn't. Trying to get my friend to play. My friend's actually bowling at the moment. It's just like night time is not the best time for him to play this all the time. Or if he is available to play at night, I need to be going to sleep because I got to be up for work. And even though I could, I could physically stay up longer to play, I need to go to work the next morning. Which is the one thing that does suck about work, but it is what it is. You gotta make money. You gotta, what is the word? What's the word? Support yourself? First of all, there's 2 words. And I don't think support yourself was the thing I was thinking of. Sustain? Nope. Survive. Survive is 1 word, but I don't think that's the word I was thinking of. Why I keep sticking with the S's? Now, let's see. You said, so my farm's running right now with nobody on it. And that is one thing that really, really, really does sort of, I wouldn't say suck, but stink about playing this way, is I have no way to, well, okay, let me put it this way. It's not that bad, because I can just fast forward months. I can just sleep and then skip. So I don't know. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Also, with my Steam Deck, I can play on my offline save, or actually even my online save. Well, even though I'm not going to play my stream save when I'm not streaming, I can play whenever the heck I want. Support sustain. Sustain was the word, I think. Sustain. Was it? Sustain. I think sustain something. Maybe. I don't know. English is weird. Let's see, you said it makes a little difference. We skip days too. See, look, now it's like 9 o'clock. It's rarely 9 o'clock for me. I just realized I turned in the wrong way to my own farm. I need to have like little markers on the ground saying turn this way. Oh, this is about to get stuck. It didn't, which is fascinating. Okay, run up here, ramp. Let me check to see where that pallet fork is. Right there, cool. Spin around. Mess up that dude's field, and I will never buy that field. Or at least I hope I don't, because that is... We can salvage this. We can salvage this. We can definitely salvage this. We can salvage this. We can salvage this. We're fine. We can salvage this. We cannot salvage this. Okay, wait. Let's just drive down. Let's just drive down. Let's just... See? We can salvage this. We meant to do that. It's called tractor parkour. We meant to do that. Let's see, you said, what is nice if we rent stuff, its billing is reasonable, and since we run at real time, we get 24 hours of work, and we all leave each other messages letting them know what's done and needs to be done. Perfect. Oh, perfect for the for me getting stuck. And actually that's cool, because it actually feels like a real life sort of farming community, where I'm not sure if farming communities work. Actually, my idea of farming is everything I've seen like on the internet, so I really don't know. But from what I've heard, like farmers look out for each other and like work on each other's farm and help each other out. But I'm not sure how true that is. There again, everything I know is from what I've seen on the internet, like a YouTube video. Back it up, stop it. Let's see, park it and lock it. In fairness, I should just park everything over there. I mean, if anything, You know what? No, sorry. Let's see. What do we need to do? Is it not? Is it April? It's not April. It's March. Ooh, next month is April. Let me check the map. Let's see, rice. Yeah, we'll be ready to go next month, which means grass is gonna be ready to harvest now, right? Oh, it's not. Which means you're gonna be ready to harvest next month. That's exactly what that's gonna mean. Let's see. You said. Yeah, it's great. We got a grumpy Scotsman. He hates everything and complains a lot, but funny in chat. Honestly, oh, speaking of which, Scotsman, I saw a video this morning of a Scotsman and his daughter, and it's cold, and so I can't remember what they were doing, but they were going somewhere. The dogs loaded in the truck, and just because I'm North American and we don't talk like that, listening is like, my name is something McDougal, and this is my dad, such and such McDougal. And McDougal is not a common name. The closest thing to McDougal we have in America is MacDon. And so, I'm not sure why, but everything they said, like, I wasn't like, haha funny, but it was like, this is kind of neat. Like, hearing a different accent and just, I don't know. Everything they were saying was just, it was just interesting. It was, I don't know why. It was just funny. But I'm not really sure how to explain it. It wasn't like haha funny. This is a lot of wool. Do we have wool on the trailer? We already have wool on the trailer, so we'll send that eventually. How is the hay bale doing? Oh, good. We have plenty. How is production doing? Plenty. We'll set. How much fabric do we have? How much is fabric worth? 4,000 per 1,000 liters, and we already have 1,000 liters. Wow. Okay, so fabric's gonna make bank once we fully get it up and going. In the words of the late great Robin Williams, if you want a linguistic adventure, go drinking with a Scotsman, because you can't fucking understand them before. You're definitely not gonna understand them after. And that's one thing I did miss when I did go to Europe. I didn't get to meet any Scotsmen. I got to meet some Irishmen. They were fun. I don't know. I kind of want to sort of dive into cultures a little bit more. Wait, how are we good? Are we good on everything? Do I want to go ahead and fill some water? The sheep are good. Yeah, the sheep are good. I think I'm going to go ahead and put water in those just so we have it, because we know next month there's going to be a lot of stuff ready. So let's go ahead, fill those up while we can. I'm half Scottish and half Irish. Cool. Okay, so do you know what? As soon as I started to say it, I'm like, this is a dumb question. But maybe it isn't. So I guess I'll ask it a different way. Do Scottish and Irish people have particular days that they celebrate? There's like specific to them, if that makes any sense. Because us as Americans, I don't think we do. I mean, we have 4th of July, but that's really just celebrating our independence. But I think most countries have that, I think, maybe. I don't know. For example, like Hispanic culture. I'm not sure if it's Hispanic cultures or if it's just Mexico. But they have like Day of the Dead, where they celebrate their dead and, you know, they honor. I think they honor. I don't think they necessarily celebrate. I don't know how that works. Let's see, I believe they do, but I don't live there, so I don't have their same holidays they do. I eat haggis though. Haggis, I don't know what it is, but that sounds disgusting. For some reason, I know how to pronounce it, and I think, okay, and that's a cool feature. I don't say feature, but I've never seen the word haggis spelled out. But seeing it there, I instantly, unless I pronounced that wrong, I instantly knew that that word was haggis. And I know that's weird and that probably doesn't make any sense, but it's like I've never seen it before. Never seen that word before in my life. But I've heard it pronounced before. I've said it before. And for some reason, as soon as I see it, I'm like, that's the word that I've been saying all this time. No, we just drink paint. Let's see, it's sheep leftovers and intestines cooked in a sheep's stomach. Yeah, Oh, so haggis is like chitlins in America. Chitlins is pig intestines that some people, I think mostly African American people eat it. But it's pig intestines. I don't think they necessarily cook it inside of a pig's stomach. Well, in hindsight, that might actually make it taste better because bacon is delicious. So maybe cooking the pig intestines inside of a pig might make it taste better. I've never had it. Just never had it. No one around here cooks it. There isn't a store that makes it, so we don't. Because you never heard of chitlins. I wouldn't say it's common in America. You're not gonna go to like Walmart and find, oh look, chitlins are on the shelf. But typically, I think people of our older generation make it, especially if you have like a great grandparent around. I think they're mostly the ones who make it, but there might be some grandmothers around who make it. I think most people in my generation are like, why the heck would we eat that? But some people do. Let's see, you said never heard of chitlins. Haggis kinda has the consistency of ground beef. And that is what I've never eaten chitlins, but I've seen people eat it. I would assume it either, I don't know, because again, I've only watched people eat it on like a video. I would assume it has the texture of either ground beef or liver. I'm not sure if you've ever had liver, but liver is like, you eat it, you can tell that it's meat, but it has sort of a chalky texture whenever you're chewing it, which is weird, by the way. And the main reason I don't like liver, it's not that liver tastes bad, because whenever I eat it, I'm like, liver's not bad. Like, I can see why older people tell children to eat this stuff. It's jam-packed with protein, and it doesn't taste that bad. But the chalky texture of liver is so annoying to eat. It doesn't even make me want to throw up. It's just annoying to deal with. Let's see. I'll be honest, growing up, there was literally 3 black families in my town, and I lived down the road from 2 of them, so we walked to school together all my life. I associate black people with good cooking. I don't like the taste of liver. I don't mind the taste of liver. I hate the texture. In fairness, I haven't had liver in forever, and the place that I had liver from was majority a black cooked place. And in America, first of all, we're known for obesity. Second of all, typically the black people in America love to season food, even possibly over season at times, and I'm guilty of it as well. I do sometimes over season food to the point to where I'm like, okay, yep, gone too far. But you still do it. Can I pick this up? Can we move it? Can't move that. That's decoration. Wait, is it time to... Okay, wait. Nothing's been... Okay, we're about to fast forward, right? Yeah, because it's March. We're about to go in April. We should be able to afford the MacDon once we fast forward, I hope. Let me go here. Let me save before I fast forward. Let's see. Beep. Beep. I'm not gonna lie, the fact that it was 10:10 before we decided to go to sleep, that is so rare for me because I'm so used to playing half speed. Of course it's raining. Of course it's... Oh, no, that was just a sim. Okay, because if it was raining, you'd be in trouble. Okay, which means it should be time to harvest grass. Wait, it's not? That's crazy. It's probably because the winter, everything was slowing down. But it's April, right? Okay, so it's April, which means it's time to do the rice. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead and plant the rice. We're probably also gonna need a pallet of rice saplings because I think it takes like 2 pallets to fill. So we'll probably... we'll do that one whenever we need to. Ooh, something else I also forgot. We gotta flood the field. Is that grass in the field or am I tripping? Hold up. No, it's just the way the game... No, it is slightly greenish right here. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and flood this field. And it takes 45 minutes to flood a field, by the way. 45 in-game minutes. Can I jump on top of this now? Look at that. Wait. Can we do our 360? Yeah, come on. Man, my sensitivity is so stinking. Oh, that's crazy. Wait. I can't flood this field? Excuse me? Why can't I flood this field? Okay, in fairness, I never plowed this field, so that could be the reason why. So let's go ahead and, well, not plow, subsoil. Let's see, you said my brother boils potatoes and sometimes adds pepper. I'm a little more liberal with spices. Okay, see, I thought the whole pepper thing was like a joke. I saw a Teen Titans Go episode where Robin was like boiling potatoes, and his sense of spice, he added like 1 grain of salt. Ate the potatoes like spicy. I don't want to say one thing to blacks that thinks of wait. I do want to say one thing to blacks that think us whites are all racist. Love every color of human on this planet, but black people, you look intimidating. Your skin is beautiful, but don't blame us for nervous. Yep, that's my love. To be honest, I kind of understand how you feel. And this is gonna sound weird, but just hang with me for a second. As a black person, especially a black person who grew up in, I wouldn't say a rough neighborhood, but in a neighborhood where how can I say this in the most PC way? There were people selling drugs. There wasn't, how can I say this? There wasn't people shooting each other like often. I don't know how to say that other, like, let's just say this. Maybe once every other year there was maybe, let's put it this way, I heard guns. I wasn't sure if anyone actually got shot, but there were definitely guns being shot. Let's put it that way. But on the topic of black people looking intimidating, let's put it this way, and it sounds dumb, but if I am walking at night, during the daytime, it is what it is. I would like to think I'm very alert, so I'm paying attention to a lot of stuff. But at night, a group of white people scare me less than a group of black people. Only reason being, it's not even a racist thing, it's just a science thing. I can see white people so much easier at night than I can black people. Not being racist, just what it is. For example, the lighter skin African Americans, they stick out like, I won't say like sore thumbs, but I can see them easily. So I'm not as, I wouldn't say I'm intimidated by anybody, but I'm definitely more cautious. Also, my stature, I understand why people, for example, me and my girlfriend went to Barnes and Nobles the other day, and there was this young white lady speaking with who I'm assuming was her dad, and my girlfriend had a question about, you know, her favorite book series, and she was reading. Wait, you said some stuff. Scary enough. I'm the guy who would say hello to a black dude the same as I would walking down the street, but late at night I'd keep my mouth shut, you know. Oh, no, I don't blame you for that. I think everyone should. At night especially, I wouldn't even say in a dangerous area. At night, period. If you don't know the person you're walking near, just keep your mouth shut, or like keep your head down, or keep it pushing. Like at night, the majority of the crime I think happens at night because it's harder to see. And so like no matter what, At night, I'm not talking to anybody. Black, white, Hispanic, indifferent. It's not even a race thing. It's a safety thing. Like, I'm not talking to anybody at night, just because. I think the only time I will vocalize anything, if at all, to anybody at night, I would have to be at a well-lit gas station. And it's not, you know, a racism thing. It's just, for my safety, I try to be as vigilant as possible. And at night, it's harder to see. It just is what it is. Timeout. Have we dug up any rocks? Huh. I just noticed that. Unless I'm mistaken, I just realized we've done the whole outside and there hasn't been a single rock. Unless I'm doing this wrong. Am I tripping? I think I'm doing something. I don't know. But we haven't seen a single rock, so I'm not sure if we're doing this right. Let's see. Same as a white guy. Do you carry? Yes, I do, actually. In the state that I am, we are allowed to open carry, Alabama. We are allowed to open carry. I do not open carry because I think it's kind of dumb to do so for, again, a safety reason. I think open carry is dumb. It is the fastest way to get to your firearm, I agree, but I do think open carrying is a bit dumb. Like, if you're law enforcement or whatever, okay, because you sort of have that safety net. Let's see, in Canada it's so hard to get a pistol and impossible to carry it. Rocks come from plowing. What am I doing? What is this thing? Am I cultivating? Subsoil. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing with this. But I thought this thing always kicked up rocks. At least on that upper field, I could have swore it did. But I might be wrong. Yeah, I don't really care if I'm wrong or right. What was I saying? Oh, open carry. The reason I always thought open carrying was like not okay. Again, if you're law enforcement or you're wearing something that says police, okay. My thought process, which is kind of dumb maybe, is that if anyone is robbing a store or robbing a place that you are at, and they see that you have a weapon, let's say they are fully committed to robbing that place. If they see that you have a weapon, you're their first target, right? There is no, hey, get down. I mean, there might be, but worst case scenario, they just gun you down on like off rip because they know you have a weapon. That's where my mind goes. And so in Alabama, and I think in a decent amount of states in America, you are allowed to conceal carry. However, you are not allowed to conceal carry everywhere, and that is something that I think some people don't understand. Just because you are legally allowed to conceal carry, there are places where you cannot. For example, any place that is considered a federal building, you can't do that. For example, schools, government buildings like a, I don't know, mayor's office. You know, there's use some kind of common sense. You can't conceal carry or / open carry anywhere unless you're a cop. Cops get, you know, special immunities and stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, I would never be worried someone has a pistol in Canada. Boom, you're involved. Yeah, I wouldn't want to showcase carrying it. Yeah, that was it. And I feel like, I don't know. If you do open carry, which is fine, I've only seen, the only people I've ever seen open carry are older people. But me personally, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways to conceal carry. And the problem with concealed carry, and the reason why open carry is probably more accepted by the older generation, concealed carry is not really comfortable. Like, the only way to make concealed carry comfortable is to put it in a backpack. Problem is, That's probably the slowest way to get to it. The next way would probably be across the body, which is fine, but it's not going to be the fastest. I mean, it still works. It gets the job done. It's actually my preferred way. A third way is appendix, or wearing it like around the waist. You could say appendix, or what's the word? Side carry. If I am going to carry it on my waist, it's going to be appendix straight in front of me. Because for me personally, if I'm like in a vehicle or something of that nature, it's a bit easier to grab my weapon from in front of me than leaning to one side or the other. Or if someone's coming up to rush me, they would have to rush me from the front, which is a bad idea, to try to stop me from drawing my gun. But if they rush me from the side that I have my gun on, a little bit slower for me. In the grand scheme of things, we're talking about fractions of a second, but in those type of situations, fractions of seconds do count. Anyway, I'm rambling a little bit. You said, now do you have to hide it then, or lock it up on entering? Upon entering? No. Okay. They have, yes, I just need to do that. They have a very strict thing. If it's a federal building, they have signs posted up pretty much everywhere. It's not like blaring, like alarming signs or anything, but there are signs telling you that firearms are not allowed in this building or beyond a certain point. And typically, if you're someone who is carrying, you are already looking for those signs, and so you kind of can't help but see them. But I will say, if I am not carrying, I don't pay attention to those signs as much. Like, I don't notice them as much. But of course, if you're carrying, I feel like just by carrying, unless you're inebriated, that's how you say that, you're gonna be sort of more vigilant about certain things, especially like where you can and can't carry weapons. And for the most part, you know. If I was to carry, I'd like to carry on my right side stomach, and I think that's what most people do. Well, especially since I think most people are right-handed. I think one cool way that I've yet to try is carrying like sort of a shoulder holster. Glock or 1911. I actually personally have a Glock. Mine, well, it's not technically a Glock, it's a Glock clone. But still same diff. And if I were to carry, I should be able to plant, right? One way of carrying that I have yet to try. Oh yeah, I also have a belly band, which isn't like an inside the pants thing. It's like a waist trainer almost, except it has a place for your gun to go in case you're running outside, things of that nature in the winter and you're sweaty, but you still want to be able to carry your gun. That's my fourth way of carrying gun. Another way, sort of like the investigators did in like old time movies, the shoulder holsters. I have yet to like think about those or attempt to use those, but I think those would be like kind of neat, but not practical. Not for civilians, I don't think. And I feel like if you were using shoulder holsters, you're kind of pretty much trying to open carry because everybody's gonna see that. Let's see. I can shoot left and right. Started shooting left and switched to right because it's easier to find right hand rifle. 100%. Right hand is the most common. At one point I wanted an ambidextrous. I don't have any rifles. I only have the one pistol, and it's only because self-defense. You're a lefty. Ew. Nah, I'm just kidding. But the rifle I wanted, I can't remember. I think it was like a MDRX or something like that. And I think it's a bullpup, and it's also ambidextrous, if I'm remembering that correctly. And the neat part about using an ambidextrous weapon is, should you ever end up in such a firefight that you need to switch shoulders, all the training you did with your right can still work with your left without you having to like do anything differently. And that was my only reason for, like, if I were to get a rifle, why I would get an ambidextrous rifle. However, how should I explain this? I'm not sure. There are pro and cons to bullpup versus a regular style like platform for wait, am I doing this right? I need to turn this on. Okay, planting. There are pros and cons for like bullpup versus like regular style platform. Bullpup, I feel like it's easier to carry for long periods because the weight of the gun is interesting. Okay, I think I see it. So there are certain areas that we did not plow correctly. Alright. Okay, well, we're not going to worry too much about those. Do those later, I guess. It is what it is. You said, yeah, my Remington 700 308 shoots both hands, but unless you want a bolt in your knee, you reload right. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. You also said bullpup means action behind the trigger, right? Yes, that's exactly what that means. The action's behind the trigger, the mag loads behind the trigger, things of that nature. The good part is I feel like you can hold bullpup up longer. So like if you're sort of like, I don't know, standing guard or needing to hold aim for a while, I feel like bullpup would be better for that. But I don't know. I can't remember the whole thing. I used to actually know the sort of pros and cons of each. I think it would be much easier to reload quicker with a normal sort of like M4 style setup. However, with proper training, you can reload fast with any setup. It's not going to really matter too much. One issue with bullpups is gas blowback being right in your face for some weapons. I saw that as a thing, which sort of kind of steered me away from bullpups. Not all of them, but I think, what was the gun I was thinking about? I think it was the AUG or Stye or something like that. And when you're shooting on a certain side, whether it be right or left, I can't remember which, you had to worry about the blowback, you know, sort of hitting you in the face. The fact that we've only gone through about 6 liters of fertilizer is fantastic. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But again, I'm sort of just trying to recall all the stuff I know, which isn't a lot. Let's see. I've got a bipod and adjustable butt lift. I don't need to hold it high. That's the thing. That's the thing that was. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm like one of those people that. Have you ever gone like shopping for something or going to buy something, and you start to be like, oh, but what if? Oh, but what if? And so you start like coming up with all these like hypotheticals to sort of rationalize your reasoning for getting this thing over this other thing, when some of the reasons that you're listing are so irrelevant, like you're probably never gonna like need them. Like shooting offhand, is it possible that I would need it? Maybe. In home defense, and that's the thing, if I'm getting a rifle, it's, if I plan to do it other than just for fun, it's gonna be for home defense. And that's another pro to bullpups. Bullpups, the barrels can be longer in a shorter package. Where did get that? They can be longer in a much more compact package because the action is behind the trigger. Whereas an M4, if you wanted the same length barrel, the gun is going to be substantially longer, which does make what's the word? In-house operations. I don't think that's the word I was looking for, but it does make that process a bit more complicated. But with training, again, and that's the one thing that's always going around with guns on the internet. With proper training, this, that, and the third. With proper training, and that's fair. No matter what you say, with proper training, you're gonna be fine. Let's see. Thankfully, I'm pretty logical with shopping. I'll take 12 times longer to buy something until I know I will utilize it. Same. I love my my VR. Used my Quest 2 hundreds of hours. I still waited over a year to upgrade to the Quest 3. Close quarters combat. That's what it is. CQC. Actually, I have VR. I was more like, I wouldn't say one of the super early adopters, but I have an HTC Vive, you know, that hooks up to this PC for, as a matter of fact. Well, actually, not necessarily this PC. It was for my last PC, but I've upgraded this PC since then, and so of course this one can do VR. The reason I stopped using my VR, was because I don't have space. Like, the games that I want to play with my VR, I would need a decent amount more space. Like, I would need a game room to play the games I want to play. For example, what's it? Pavlov, I think it's called. That game takes a decent amount of space. I don't think it requires it, but the game would be better if, you know, you had the space and things of that nature. Problem with VR, or at least VR games that are like on PC, is having like enough people to play the game that you're trying to play, unless you're playing single player. For example, like VR Room, I think. No, Rec Room. Rec Room. Probably one of the more popular VR titles, I think. Or speaking anecdotally, because I really don't know. But it is what it is. Let's see. HTC Vive is good, I've heard. It's good. I enjoy it. I really do. Especially now, here's the... I kind of feel bad because I got like one of the earlier models, and the newer ones they have are like really, really nice. Even like the HTC Vive, I think they have a controller called the HTC Index, where you can actually use like your index fingers, use your fingers to point and all this other stuff. And I haven't bought them. Like, I got my HTC Vive before the HTC Index came out. And so, I don't know. Contemplating. Well, actually, I'm not contemplating. I know for a fact. If I get space big enough to use my HTC Vive again, I will most definitely be doing that. Not sure if I'll be streaming, but I'll definitely be doing that. Let's see, I feel that I play this game in VR all the time. Oh, you play Farming Simulator in VR? Wait, this game has VR? Fascinating. I know American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator do. Well, no, I don't think they have VR. I think they have head track. Oh, we're out of rice. We gotta go back. We gotta get more rains. Let me turn this off. Let's see. You said just on a virtual screen and my Xbox controller in bed. Actually, that would be nice. Especially like playing any game with an HTC Vive on your head. Like, you wouldn't have to sit at a computer or sit up all the time to play a game, which would be kind of nice. I need rice sap. Oh wait, so they did produce honey. I just took some of the honey out. So in fairness, they are producing honey pretty fast. Rice sap. Wait, I should have a partial. There it is. This should fill it all up, I think. Let's see. You said no, it's not VR, but I just make a big screen in VR and use my controller. Oh, I understand. I'm not sure what it's called. I think desktop VR. I got my home world. I go sit on the deck, put the screen up in the sky, and lay back. That sounds nice. Sounds super. I think in my VR world, I think I was just watching YouTube videos. I think I created my bedroom in the VR world because it was easier to like navigate my bedroom if I could see, you know, the bedroom in the VR world. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was just watching YouTube with it. Which is nice, actually. And it makes me want to get my VR stuff back. One thing that sucks with the HTC Vive, and where like the Quest and the more portable VR like win, is that you aren't tied down by a cable. Or maybe, I don't think I know how the Quest works, but with the HTC Vive, the cable part of it does kind of suck. And so there's a way to get around it by like having sort of this cable management system sort of anchored to the ceiling. But I don't know. I don't even know if I still want to play VR that much, because the problem is there aren't a massive amount of games for VR. And so if I'm using VR, I'm using for the convenience that I can watch anything laying down, or I can play Minecraft. That was one thing I did. I could play Minecraft laying down. Why does rice take so long to plant? I swear. Like, this machine just moves so slow. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Hit the mic. Are we gonna have enough to be able to... If we fast forward, we should have enough to buy MacDon. And wait, is it time to... It's not time to get... So we'll fast forward. It'll probably be time to build the grass. And we'll buy the MacDon, as well as go into debt to buy the mower for the MacDon as well. He said check out Quest 3, man. It's 4K, completely wireless. I use it for special computing. Oh, spatial. BRB. Burb. Why is my nose getting stuffy? Oh, because I have not been drinking my water. Just getting dehydrated. And my water's all the way over there. All the way over there. Oh wait, did I not? Oh my gosh. Lower. This should... We'll just rock it. Shall just rock it through. Yeah, those little sections there. Probably because we didn't plow the field correctly, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't really matter too much. Rice, please, faster. Lord. And I'm so glad these fields are not that big. Oh, also because we're planting down fertilizer, this should be double fertilization, and it is. So that's good for us, because that means more of a yield. How much of a yield would that be? 90% yield bonus? Oh, that's fantastic. 90% yield bonus, so that's good. Versus, I think we were getting 50 before, or something like that. So that's a bigger yield bonus for us, which means more rice, which means instead of getting about 520, we should be getting about, what? It's not full 50% more, which would be like 700 and something, so we'll say about 675-ish more rice, if I'm doing that math roughly correct. Probably not. Probably short some, but it's fine. That should be really good for us. Oh my god, this thing. Rice, you take forever. But you're gonna help us out when it comes to making flour later. What do we need flour for? Oh, the bakery. But we're also gonna use that to make we need to buy field 29 at some point. Or do we want 33? Hold up. 29 is right there. That would be nice to work with. Problem is, if we buy that, we got to be careful when we use the MacDon to not run into the other field and dig up the other crops. But I think the MacDon should have twins, right? I think they should have twin tires on the MacDon. Let's see, you said, I'm back, dude, but I gotta head off. I forgot it's garbage night. Gotta get that ready before bed. Thanks for the chat and stream. GYL. See you, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. What's tomorrow? Friday? I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be streaming yet, but I will probably be streaming tomorrow. It doesn't have twins. Okay, so I gotta be careful whenever we do start doing actual crops with the MacDon. In fairness, the harvester thing is gonna be in the front, so all I gotta do is make sure I'm running that over first, and that should fix the issue. That is something to note. Look, rice planter, I need you to move just like a smidge faster, please. Like, we're trying to speed this up. Let's see, 145. We are not going to be able to finish that other field in like 15 minutes. I don't think. It's possible. If it's popsicle, it's possible. Oh, actually, we should be able to finish this field. I just need to be quicker on my turnaround. Everything should be fine. Cheers. Look at that. Just turn so slow. Oh, drop. Free-handed for a second. Line it up. Cool. Okay, MacDon. Get the MacDon. Get the mower. Which is going to cost us about 200. Which is very, very expensive. Very weird. Ooh! Also, if we're using the mower, does that give us 25% yield? Or is it only for crops? It doesn't really matter. We're getting it mostly to use it because we have access to it for DLC, and most people, I don't think, actually use the MacDon, just from anecdotal evidence. I wouldn't say anecdotal. Well, yeah, I guess in a grand scheme of things, anecdotal. I don't watch everybody who streams Farming Simulator, but I know for a fact a lot of people aren't using it to cut grass. Like, because there are bigger machines to cut grass than a MacDon. But the benefit to the MacDon is that we can use it for multiple things. And so that would be three. We're essentially just trying to consolidate. Like, for example, what Laug was talking about earlier, or was it earlier or yesterday? Wait, no, what could have been yesterday? It had to have been Tuesday. It was either earlier the stream or it was earlier the stream. Getting the mod that comes with a forklift is good, but the problem is I already went through the effort of getting a separate tractor that can lift the stuff. So it's like, well, there's no point getting the forklift now. Oh, darn it. There's no point getting a tractor with a trailer with a forklift because I already have a tractor with the front end. And yes, I could get a trailer with the forklift. The problem with getting a trailer with the forklift is I kind of need to just, like, I would have no need to use the front end portion of that tractor, which was the main reason I didn't select other tractors, was to get that thing. And so it would become kind of pointless if I did that way. Go down here, pick up some more. Need some more rice. Need some more rice. And I'm so happy we sort of measured this out perfectly, because rice saplings are actually lasting very well. It seems like it's about, what, 4 or 5 like saplings per thing, or pallets, 4 or 5 like pallets per day, because we started with almost a full thing. We went, did the field, came back, took up a 23 section pallet, so we'll say, I don't know, half a pallet, I don't know, a partial pallet. Actually, we'll count it as a full. So we started with the full pallet on one field, we came back and used a full pallet on the second field. So it took us about 2 pallets. So it takes about 2 pallets per field, which means you need about 4 pallets a year, which means the rest of it we can just sell off quickly. Or, here's what I'm gonna do. Now that we have a tractor that can lift stuff up, we'll switch from selling to storing. Same thing for the mushroom one. We'll switch those. Dang it. We'll switch those to storing. And so this way, because now we have a way to pick up the stuff, that will be better for us. You know? Because we have a way to actually deliver the stuff. Because originally we switched because we didn't have a way to actually deliver any of the product. But now that we have a way to deliver the product, we can do so. It just makes sense that way. To to actually deliver the product and make a little bit of money. Because I can't remember if it was, if you set it to selling, you make 30% of the profit or 30% of the product, or do you, I can't remember what it was. Like selling versus just, you know, you delivering it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me try to get this outside piece. Or can I get it by going straight here? I can. So I should have did that earlier. Well, it's kind of not. No, it is. By selling, I think you take a 30% cut to the amount you could have made had you just sold it yourself. Also, when it's selling at that current rate. Whatever the rate is at that point, it's selling at that rate. It's not waiting to the highest point to sell it. Which is a problem, isn't a problem, it is what it is. It's just not the most advantageous. It would be better if I just stored it, held on to it, and then sold it all at one point. Which I might do, might not, I don't know. But the thing is, we make so many rice saplings in a year, we might as well just sell them, because we're clearly not going to use that many rice saplings. So it would just make sense for us to, that is a really nice sizable field over there for 29. So I think, yeah, we're gonna take that field and buy that field. I don't know. I think the main problem is how many rice saplings can we make? Like, because right now, I think each pallet had what, 24, 27, something like that. We'll just say 24 liters of rice per pallet, right? The problem is, you sell the rice at like per 1,000 liters. Everything is sold per 1,000 liters. You know how many stacks of rice pallets you have to sell to make 1,000? Like that's insane. Like rice saplings, it's 3,000 something per like 1,000 liters. That's great money. That's good. Fabric right now, doing well, and it's supposed to go up. Especially with like what we have. Actually, I could deliver what we have, so we're making more fabric, so I can sell that and make more money. Which I probably should actually, because right now it's selling at what, 5,000 per thing, which is fantastic. 5,000 per 1,000 liters. And I do have more wool to put into the machine, so yeah, I probably will do that actually. Which is gonna mean it's gonna take this a little bit longer for us to wrap this one up, but that's fine. Not the end of the world. When we go over there, we should have a pallet worth of fabric left, I think, or to pick up, which is also the reason why I have this tractor, because with this tractor it just makes life easier to pick up stuff whenever I drive it across the, you know, the field. Oh, so it planted there. That's interesting. I just wish the stinking machine would move faster, but for some reason the squareness of this field makes me feel like I'm moving so much faster than I actually am. And like this field may be the exact same size as the other field, if not maybe smaller, maybe bigger, I don't know. But I feel like I'm moving faster with it. Oh, lower. That. I just wish this thing would move faster. That'd be great. I could let the AI do this. What's up, Michael? How are you? How are you? So, as is tradition, since I never seen you here before, I have to ask, because it is tradition, where are you from? Currently we have, I think, 3 people from Canada, 1 from India, one from the Philippines, one from Australia, one from Oregon, which is in America, one from New York, which is in America, someone else from Arizona, 2 people from Alabama, and I'm just listing off the regulars, the ones who show up like most frequently. You're from New York, so we now have 2 from New York. Congratulations. Nope. Swinging back. Let's see, how do we... Okay. I wish this would move faster. I really do. Actually, can I pay AI to do this? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay AI to do this for a little bit. You going to go? Oh, wait. Activate. No, bro. No, you're done. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. I needed you to just continue going on in the direction that we were going. And the reason being, I was gonna... The plan was for me to go pick up the other rice saplings, which apparently he does not want to do. I can if I join. How do you join? Oh, like join this cert? Well, okay, here's the thing. I would, but I'm about to get off in probably less than... Well, I'm not sure actually exactly when, but all I'm doing is finish. So if you don't mind like being on for a short period of time, sure. But all I'm gonna do is finish this, deliver, what do you call it? Deliver my wool and maybe some other products. Yeah. So typically I only stream for about 2 hours. Because about around the 2-hour mark, because I'm playing on a steering wheel and, you know, an actual setup, I do start to get a little bit tired. Not like exhausted, but, you know, somewhat fatigued. Plus, around this time, I need to start getting ready for bed because I got to go to work. I got to get up pretty early for work. So, but if you do want to ever, you know, join on these, you can. I ran out of rice. All you gotta do is join our Discord, and that way I can get, you know, your details and everything and link up that way. So glad you play on wheel too. It's so much nicer playing on wheel, in my opinion. But yeah, if ever you want to play, you're welcome to it. Just join our Discord, which should be somewhere in the description. And once you do that and you link your YouTube account, it'll give you partial access. And then because you are an early adopter to the Discord, I will turn around and give you full access so you can see everything. And we can link up and play that way. And we can play on stream. I'm going to need more rice than this, aren't I? Yes, for sure. But you have to have Discord. You have to. Rice saplings. Yeah, we're gonna need definitely more of these. But this should be the last little bit that I need. Actually, I think this should be the exact amount I need, and the rest will just be left over. And that's if this is 24 liters, that means each pallet holds like what, 48 liters? So not really a lot. Not really a lot of this stuff, which kind of stinks. Ugh. Ugh. It is what it is. It is what it is. Turn this on. I should have waited. Okay, now turn this on. Drop it. And then go this way. And actually, I think I'm gonna deliver wool on the next one. Because we got time. We don't need to do everything today. Because the time it would take me to finish this field as well as do the wool would put me probably 35 to 45 minutes over. And I do need to be going to sleep because I do gotta get to work. So just let this run, just let it run. I do like the water. It looks so nice with the little ripple as it moves across. The animations in this game are so beautiful. Let's see, get here, lift up, spin around, drop. Ooh. How many more rows of this do we got? 4? No, that's definitely more than 4. Let's see, 1, estimating 9. Actually, looks a little bit more than 9. We'll see on this turnaround. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. I think I counted that exactly right. I think. Even if I'm wrong, it's fine. The fact that it's close to 9 is already good. Oh, come on, rice sampling machine. Move quicker. This is the only thing that sucks with rice. It takes a while. But it's not that bad. One thing that's really great about this is how little fertilizer we use. But in fairness, that is similar to FS22 in the sense that you don't go through fertilizer very quickly. Like, fertilizer lasts you a pretty good while. I think the only time I would say fertilizer does not last you a long time is if you're fertilizing like a grass field, and if you're wasting the fertilizer. Like if you're just throwing it off the field, like I was in FS22, you end up wasting a decent amount. I wouldn't say a decent amount, but definitely some fertilizer, and so it feels like you're wasting it. Whereas this situation, where it's seeding the fertilizer with the plant, it's definitely a controlled usage of the fertilizer, and so you're not running through it that fast. Whereas like grass, you're having to with grass or just any field, you're having to like throw the fertilizer on top of it if you're using a spreader. This, because it's actually doing it while planting, it's I don't know how you say it. I guess I would say nicer, but it's definitely more convenient. Oh yeah, the $1 wage payment for the guy because he backed up the stinking vehicle. Like, he didn't really do anything. Also, this 5 times speed thing, I like it. Like, the fact that we're at noon, this is probably the latest I have let a time go, like, in the longest of streaming. Like, I typically do not let, or not even streaming, just playing this game, I typically don't let the time go past like 10 o'clock. And the only time it's ever gotten to like 10 or so was when I well, I won't say accidentally, but when I was first playing the game and I was learning, I picked up a plowing contract that was on a field that was way too big. I think it took me like 3 hours. No, 3 or 4 hours real lifetime to actually do the field. And it was just ridiculous. I think I was playing on 1 time speed or something like that. And I think that's the only time it's like legitimately gotten past the 10-hour mark IRL. Or not IRL, in the game. But now that we're at 12, which is interesting. It is, I don't know. And if it's 5 times speed, that means every, what, 15? No, 15 would be 4. So every, what, 30 seconds? Not 30 seconds. What am I trying to say? A minute divided by 5. That's 60 seconds. 12. Jeez. Every 12 seconds is a minute, I think? If that's correct. Hold on. Now I want to watch the time. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi. It's roughly that. Maybe my math was wrong. That or I was counting too fast. One of the two. Could be either or. Could be either or. Oh, it's 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, Virginia. Okay, so yeah, it's about 12 seconds. Okay, so 5 times speed is about 12 seconds. It feels like, I feel like I'm counting pretty slow. So if anything, I feel like 5 times speed isn't a true 5. It's probably like a 4 point something. Because if it's 4 times speed, that would take 15 seconds, which feels more like what it is. More like a 4 second speed, but I don't know. Not hitting all that. I could seriously be going fast, but I don't think I am. What is our? Oh, we disconnected for a second. What the heck happened? Okay, so I'm gonna have to check that back around the 2 hour 5 minute mark. I randomly just look up and I see that the chat is like disconnected for a second. That's interesting. I'm gonna actually check that back after this stream around the 2 hour and 5 minute mark just to see what happened. Hopefully nothing happened, but it did show. I mean, none of the frames were missed, none of the frames were skipped. It's not showing that any frames were dropped. So I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I don't know. It is what it is. Good part is we're done with this field. We should be able to grab all that, and that's cool. So that means it's about 2 pallets per field, or overestimation. It's really more about a pallet and a half. I think I came into that field with about a full pallet. I'm leaving with a partial. So I think it's about a pallet and a half to do each field. But I think 2 would be better to think about. So that is essentially, what, 4 pallets? As long as I'm doing 4 pallets per thing, I should be fine. Which is good. That is good. Where is it? Rice saplings? Yeah, this is my last pallet. Try to grab as much of this as possible. Okay, that seems like it could be it. Okay, so next stream, not only do we need to deliver the wool, we need to finish loading the wool. Anything else? We need to load the wool, deliver the wool. How are animals? They're doing good. Load the wool, deliver the wool. The water should be doing fine. It shouldn't be harvest time, I don't think. It's not harvest time, which is fantastic. We're gonna have to sell that mower. Speaking of selling the mower, we need to go ahead and get that MacDon pack, or MacDon stuff, because we did say we were gonna do that. So, and of course we're gonna have to go into debt. Oh, okay. Let's not do that. Oh, it's actually glitching through the wall. That's fantastic. Okay, so let me save. Let's switch vehicles for a second. We're gonna nudge those saplings in. We're also gonna load up the pallet fork so that when we get back on, we got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, so that should be in here now, right? Saplings, yes. Yep. We'll go ahead and grab the pallet fork. Grab that. Just sort of point it in this direction. Let's go ahead and go to the shop, buy our stuff, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, we have enough. We do not. We're gonna have to take a loan out for this. We have enough to buy it, but not the one with full power. So we're gonna need, let's see, 170 for this. Plus we said 48 for this. So 170 plus 48, drop 30, that's 218. We need 218. That's what, 60k worth of money? 60k. Got it. Up, wait. This one I need to borrow. Up. Yep, 60k. But we'll always go a little extra just because. So that puts us at 65k in debt, which is fine. We can pay that off. Not extremely fast, but I guess fast enough. So go ahead and get this. This is going to cost us 170. I kind of do want to change the license plate, but I'll keep it the same. It is what it is. They do not have twin tires, which it is what it is. Actually, I'm going to use Midas. Let's see, we'll go ahead and buy this for 170. And then this one, 48. This is for grass, right? Grass mower to be attached to a windrower. I think, yeah. Right? Okay, and then when we fast forward to this, this should be everything we need. I should be able to pick this up, just like so. Look at it! Look at that baby! Look at the baby! Look at it! Look at that's actually a really girthy width for this thing. So while we're here, that is super nice, by the way. We'll go here. We need to sell one of our vehicles. It is that mower that we have. This one. Sell it for 8K. That's nice. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. This one. Darn it. Go all the way down here. Sell it for 8K. The good part about selling it for 8K is that we can go up to finances and repay some of that money. Up. So now we're only down to 55K, which is good. Yep. So we will save it there. Next one, we'll have to grab the wool, drop off the wool, maybe pick up the fabric. I think I'll just leave the fabric instead of picking it up because it'll take some time to pick it up. It'll give the shop time to produce more fabric, which is good for us. What else do we need to do? Probably something else. We are going to be producing more rice saplings. That'll do its, thing whenever. We also need to water stuff. A gnocchi we could sell, which actually, timeout. A gnocchi's only 440 per 1,000. Okay, so I'm sorry. A gnocchi, I need you to sell. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Under any circumstance, that's what I meant to do. A gnocchi, I need you to sell. What about oyster mushrooms? How much are they selling per thing? 891 per 1,000. That's not terrible. And I'm wondering if the reason a gnocchi is so much cheaper is because it produces so much more. Does it? Let's see, a gnocchi's 408 cycles. 336. So no, oyster mushrooms are better. Produce slightly less. What? Huh? Oh no, 1 water makes 5 a gnocchi. 1 water makes 3. So it actually, they shake out to about the same. Okay, so never mind. I'll leave it on story. It's fine. It is fine. It is fine. The saplings are just gonna have to stay the way they are. And when I just have a massive overflow, like 500 liters, that's massive overflow. Because assuming each pallet is like, I don't know, 50 saplings, that's probably too much, but let's say each one is 50, then we need 2 pallets per thing. That's 200. I don't need 500 saplings. Even though I guess I could store a massive amount and then just sell the rest of them, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But with that, I'm just rambling on now. And so we will end it there. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. Please follow us on, or not follow us, but join us on Discord. Again, if you want to play any of these games with us, or with me, I guess I should say, as of right now, if you want to do that, the only 2 ways of doing that is by becoming a member to the channel, or as of right now, which is going to be temporary, joining me on Discord, joining us on Discord. But that is, again, only temporary. The joining us on Discord. Once we start actually, growing the channel, we get massive, because I feel that will happen. Once it gets to that point, if you're not a YouTube member, you may not, get to play. You'll still keep your Discord access, you just won't get to play. Am I missing something? Oh, also follow me on TikTok and Twitter, even though I think TikTok is probably going to be getting shut down, I think on the 19th or whatever. So we'll see how that works. But Twitter, yeah, I mean, I use it mostly just to say, hey, here's some shorts video. So if you watch all my shorts here on YouTube, you technically don't have to subscribe to the Twitter, because it's just more the same. It's just me posting the same stuff over there. But yeah, outside of that, peace and good night.